Hey guys, Keon here and welcome to the Rocket Hideout, and today we're here to bring you another Pokemon Colosseum theory. I call this theory the Pokemon Apocalypse theory, so enjoy. So I was researching today and came across an interesting theory made by a user in this amino that I found by the name of Lil Nebby Arceus, or Lil Nebby Arceus, however you want to pronounce it. I thought it was a pretty notable theory since it had to do with the Ore region and Pokemon Colosseum, so I thought I should make a video talking about this and covering this theory. So in this theory, Lil Nebby goes into detail about how the Ore region is actually set in the future in a post-apocalyptic era due to limited Pokemon and the technology that you find, aka the Snag Machine and your PDA. To be honest, this is the first time I noticed how high-tech the PDA actually was, so I thought this was a pretty cool idea due to how advanced the PDA system in the game actually is, only because it was able to record the heart gauge of any shadow Pokemon, plus you were also able to pull up your in-game emails, kinda like the Pokenav, and it even had Pokedex in it as well. Well, not really like a Pokedex, per se, like the previous trainers, but like a way to see data on Pokemon. Besides the PDA, you also had Team Snag'em and the Snag Machine, which allowed you to steal other people's shadow Pokemon, which noted by Protomaro in his Snag Machine video that the Snag Machine was probably built by a scientist who used to work at Devoncorp or Silphco that made his way to the Ore region for some unknown reason. Also, something notable I wanted to mention was the PC boxes. What if there's a PC maniac or someone who works with the PCs in the Ore region who doesn't know how to make good PC boxes? Kinda like Bill from Kento or even Cassius from Kalos, or have limited tech to increase the boxes like in Gen 7 or in past generation. And I also bet this is why you're only able to hold 3 boxes full of Pokemon. The PC boxes in these games can only hold about 90 Pokemon compared to other games. Another point that Lil Nebby brings up in this theory is that the structural design of the architecture across the region is actually pretty futuristic. From Phoenix City to the outskirts stand, everything is just super futuristic looking, as if it was either run down or set like in a post-apocalyptic era or even like a frontier. As we delve deeper into this theory, we also have to bring up the genetic modification and experimentation of Pokemon to be turned into Shadow Pokemon. First, how were Team Snag'em and Team Cypher able to create Shadow Pokemon in the first place, and they have access to technology way beyond anything we've ever seen in Pokemon besides Mewtwo stealing other trainers' Pokeballs and the Iron Mask Marauder turning Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon. As for the region lacking Pokemon, I think that the pollution and the constant fighting in their world caused Pokemon to go somewhat extinct since it only goes up to Generation 3, and you don't see many Generation 1 Mons. In XD, the only wild Pokemon we've seen are Pokemon in the wild at spots called Pokespots. It would also make sense that the Ore region would be more thuggish or wild west, and you'll see a lot more crooks and Pokemon thieves running around since only a few trainers have Pokemon. So I could potentially see a black market and Team Rocket being associated with something like this in the Ore region, supplying tech to steal Pokemon from trainers to Pokegangs. We've already seen in the anime how much funds Team Rocket have to make some crazy stuff, so I can think we can assume that they had money to create a prototype Pokemon stealing device this crazy and cool. Lil Nebby also mentions that West is shown as an older trainer versus trainers in the other games, and he was also a part of Team Snag'em, which is an evil team, plus he was the best on the team, which I think is a noble point. The reason for this, I think, is that West isn't a normal trainer. I think what sets him apart from normal trainers is that he possesses great strength and skill when it comes to battling, and seems to behave like our protagonist in past games, like Red or even Blue. So to add more to this theory, what if Pokemon labs that are owned by professors are outlawed or even destroyed, since this is set in the future? So great trainers similar to Red, Blue, Gold, etc. will have to find ways of getting Pokemon, for example, as their starter, and since this is a rugged world they're living in and almost no wild Pokemon, they have to normally resort to stealing. And in order to get stronger, they have to fight each other a lot or enter Colosseums to get stronger, or join teams like West did. So in retrospect, West is kind of like a what if Red joined Team Rocket kind of thing. Like, you know? So those are my thoughts on Lil Nebby's theory. and I hope that you guys really enjoy it. Took me a while to kind of like research all of this. If you like it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you don't, leave a thumbs down. At least like comment. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys like want me to do next, and I'll just be making more theories. This is Keon signing out of the Rocket Hideout. See ya, guys.